These are... Two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, BA. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. We've got Steven Adams, and it's Jokic in at the point guard position.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Korver, the shake, and he banks in the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Mobley, tightly guarded. It's picked off. There's the steal. Here's Brown, and there it is for him.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Stojakovic for three, and Walton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mobley passes to Walton, and no good, trying to use the glass. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the left wing. And they're pushing it up. And Mobley gets it to go.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Pass to Walton. Shoots it from the high post. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Korver. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Walton. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And Grant, you played a half decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, BA, a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Arenas passes to Walton. Here's Arenas. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. They get it again. And the rebound paying off as as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Here's Stojakovic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From deep, Jokic. Called in by Brown.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
He launched that one from way outside.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Stojakovic. Covered by Mobley. Stojakovic passes to Jokic. Six on the shot clock. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Back to Mobley. Stolen by Jokic. On the break. Pass to Stojakovic. Mobley against Jokic. Here's Korver. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Well, Stan, now we're around the midway point of the regular season. What's something you're keeping an eye on moving forward?
I'd say the trade deadline. This is the time of the season where the rumors really start to swirl and teams understand their needs. I'm interested to see which teams will make a move.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Denver making a change here. And both free throws good for Mobley.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Suns, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And of course, Denver, they're just 1 rung below them.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
Fox, uneasy too on the layup.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think this defense is doing a great job against him. and then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Okay. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian, back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. Rebounded by Fox. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 2. That ties it up.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Pass to McDyess. Outside Booker. They set the pick. Here's Petrovic. The 3 is up. On target from range. And the Suns lead by 3.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and it really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Pass to Fears. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And now the assist leaders in the association. 5th, De'Aaron Fox.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 3-point game. Pass to McDyess. And here's Booker. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Smith's good.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Here's Gervin. Back to Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Smith's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the wing, right side. Fox surveying the D. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to McDyess. Here's Petrovic. Puts it up. Rebounded by Oden.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Worthy. Yet to see a basket. Gervin. Pass to Oden. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Fox. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Putting Fox into pick-and-roll action, always a good idea.
Here's Fears. Pass to McDyess. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Fears' shot is off. Here's Worthy. Now here's Fox. Picked his pocket. Fires from way outside. And that's not gonna go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix out in front, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Mobley, and it's Washington in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The shot from 20 feet out. Korver grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Here's Stojakovic. He's scoreless. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Fox. Fox on the run. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Stojakovic, covered by Mobley. Fox against Washington. Pass to Korver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got 4 rebounds now. Now Mobley. Hands it from the wing. Mobley's got 11 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Fox. Wide open. The Suns clear it. Walton's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Suns leading from deep. Mobley. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. In for Denver. Jokic comes in for Fox. Stojakovic passes to Korver. Brown with the steal, and the Suns pushing it up now. And Brown with the stuff.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Stojakovic, still without a bucket.
Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Jokic doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. No good again that time.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Denver ball.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Walker Kessler.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Here's Stojakovic, covered by Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. And another miss by Denver. The Suns lead by 6. Walton passes to Arenas. Here's Walton. Pass to Mobley. Fires it. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, BA, it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
So it's Phoenix now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Back to Mobley. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Stojakovic passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Arenas. From deep, Mobley. Adams grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, BA, you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
The first free throw is good. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make 3s. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Stojakovic coming off a Suns make. Pass to Jokic. To the wing on the left. Gervin, pass to Jokic. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Walton. Here's Mobley. And another basket for Phoenix.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Korver. Sinks it from distance. Korver's got 12 points in the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Washington outside. Here's Walton. And here's Mobley. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mobley's got 21.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Gervin, pass to Jokic from the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Walton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Washington outside. Pass to Arenas. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Denver.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Here's Korver. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. And Fears pulls it down.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Washington passes to Arenas. Here's Fears. No points so far. with his first shot attempt. And it's Washington missing. Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Korver. He's guarded by Washington. And again, Denver no good. The Suns have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. A minute 53 left to play in the first half. Now here's Mobley. The jumper from the wing off target. Stojakovic passes to Korver. Here's Gervin. Jokic the screen to the inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Walton passes to Mobley. 1:16 left in the second period. Pulls up on the wing. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Korver, covered by Mobley. Here's Korver. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And here's Jokic outside. Mobley grabs the board.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Walton. Pass to Mobley. Releases. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential to stop the drought. Jokic passes to Stojakovic. Denver moving it around. Goes up from the top of the key. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime, let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting. Let's put this to a vote. What is the All-Star of foods?
Barbecue chicken!
Oh, come on, Ernie. You set him up for that one.
Honestly, I did. I just like hearing Shaq say it. And it's true. You can never have too much barbecue chicken. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Suns.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Korver in at the 3. The shot, no good. The Suns lead by 9. Mobley with it. Pass to Arenas. Back to Mobley. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Mobley's got 25 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Korver. Adams a screen. Korver can't get it to go. And the Suns' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The ball's knocked loose. Jokic with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. From deep, Mobley connects from downtown. 28 points for him.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Denver. In for Nikola Jokic. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Nikola Jokic.
De'Aaron Fox.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 16. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Fox. Shot to stop the run. And he hits the jumper. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Arenas passes to Walton. And here's Mobley. Again, Phoenix, good for two.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Pass to Stojakovic. And a miss there on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Mobley. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Stojakovic. Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Walton passes to Brown. Pulls it from 20. Again, Phoenix, good for two. Nuggets trail by 16. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Suns in 5th.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Suns lead by 16. Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to your Suns dancers.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Booker. Over Fox. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Nuggets trail by 16. Down low. Nene. McDyess with a rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's McDyess. Pass to Brown. Cash money on the open jump shot. Brown's got 4 points this quarter. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nene. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Nene's got his first points of the night. And here's Booker. No made baskets yet. Pass to Brown. Launches a three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Now here's Fox. He's got 16. Here's Nene. Here's the three. Hauled in by Brown.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Booker. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Oden, good.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
McDyess, the pass to Petrovic. Pass to Brown. Here's Smith. 2 points. That one goes. Smith has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Stojakovic. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Booker against Fox. Booker with the defensive effort. Phoenix leading by 21. Here's McDyess. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they're able to recover. To the paint. Stolen. Fox, the pass to Worthy. No luck on that one. And Brown has got the ball here for the Suns. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Denver's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Stojakovic. Petrovic with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Booker, the pass to McDyess.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Brown. Clock at 6. Pass to McDyess. Booker for 3. And Worthy pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Oden. Oh, swiped away. Now Booker. He's covered by Fox. The fader. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Stojakovic passes to Worthy. Fox for 3. And it's Smith with a rebound. Phoenix leading by 21. And there's a 3-second violation. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And that game against Milwaukee, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Korver, covered by Mobley. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. Jeremiah Fears is second.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that three.
And when your one can hit threes himself, makes the offense so tough to stop.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Gervin, pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Mobley outside. Uncovered. Got it. Mobley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Gervin. Still no points. Pass to Korver. Shoots over Mobley. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And so it's Phoenix. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Mobley, Washington out there with Fears, and it's Walton in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Suns lead by 21. Pass to Mobley. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Mobley. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Korver, covered by Mobley. Adams a screen. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Walton. Here's Arenas, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Gervin, down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Timeout called, Suns.
T-shirts will be coming your way. The Mavs Edition. Section in the arena with free t-shirts.
Here's Arenas from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Suns lead by 19.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Brown, he's checked in for Phoenix.
First team foul. Now in the lineup for Phoenix, number 1, Anthony Brown.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Walton. Now here's Mobley. No one near him. Rebounded by Fox.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Stojakovic. Back to Fox. And again, it's Denver missing. Phoenix leading by 19. From deep, Mobley. Washington, it's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Fox outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Shot clock at 3. On the break. And Fox powers it home.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Pass to Walton. And here's Mobley. Unloads. Gets a very good look and converts. Mobley's got 34 points.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Here's Korver, defended by Brown. Here's Korver. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Denver ball.
Here's Korver. Denver moving it around. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Pass to Walton. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Now here's Brown. For 3, Fears. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's a pick. Jacks up a three. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Walton. Mobley outside. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the triple. Mobley's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to Stojakovic. Stolen by Mobley. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Fox. Pass to Nene. To the left side wing. Here's Gervin. It's tipped. Here's Oden. 6 to shoot to get back on track. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Smits has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Booker. Here's McDyess. Now Brown. And he nails the jumper. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
There's a screen. Here's Gervin. Oh, and there's the one-hand jam.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Booker, the pass to McDyess. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
And Denver making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Denver has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Soft touch off the glass.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Booker, the pass to McDyess. And here's Brown. Misses the 3. Booker against Jokic. To the inside. Booker surveying the floor. Pass to McDyess. Here's Petrovic. Now here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Rebounded by Gervin.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. Smits passes to Brown. Outside Booker. Over Jokic. Booker no good. Here's Gervin. falls.
George Gervin.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Booker against Jokic. Booker, the pass to Smits. Rebounded by Oden. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. Over to the wing. Counted.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA present.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Weber. Jared McCain is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Sanford in at the center position. And for the Trailblazers, Sagana Diop is out there with Davis. And it's Young, and it's Wall, and it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And Davis sends it back. Inside, here's Diop, and he dumps it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Weber against Davis. Weber outside.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
He hits the second from the line. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Raptors. Davis kicks to Diop. It's stolen by McCain. Weber gets the bucket.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Butler against Wall. And Chris Webber with the bucket on the assist by Butler. Webber's got 5.
Jimmy Butler. Comfortable operate. Close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now here's Johnson. Davis, the pass to Diop. To the inside. And Davis throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Pass to Weber. Over Davis. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Young. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Davis puts it in.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Pass to McCain. Now Weber is guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back to the paint.
the communication between teammates on that alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's McCain, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Here's Campbell, and it's off from three-point range. And it's Wall with the ball for the Trailblazers. Johnson, the pass to Wall. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Butler. Takes the three. Offensive rebound, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Johnson sets the screen for Young. It's Davis on the wing. Shot kicks to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on Butler. Here's Johnson. Sanford with the rebound.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Weber inside. Young's there, and that one, good. Weber's got 11.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And the foul called on Jared McCain. That is his first foul of the game. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Davis finds Wall. Shot clock at 5. Butler with the block.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Hung outside. Now here's Davis. 17 points in his last outing. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. White, he's checked in for Dallas. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Third is Jimmy Butler.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Now here's Butler. Nothing on the board. Here's Sanford. Ball covering.
Dennis, first personal foul. Second team foul. Maverick substitution, number 17.
Here's Sanford, and Ball sends it back. And they get it back. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Young passes to Heinrich, and stolen by Butler. To the middle. Here's Asante. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Johnson, the pass to Heinrich. Over Butler. A shot by Heinrich, no good. Dallas leading by 3. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Butler, no good. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Over to the left wing. Butler with the steal. Down low. Here's Sanford. And Ball pulls it down. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Nice job reading the defense there, making the right play. White looking comfortable in that pick and roll.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Cunningham is checked in for the Trailblazers. Omer Asher, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Hushit, and Ball sends it back. Hushit against Johnson, and stolen by Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He takes it in. Here's a Sunday. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And they double up Butler. Here's McCain. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting for Dallas. McCain taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Portland making a change here. Brad's checked in. And he sinks the second. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Heinrich passes to Cunningham. Inside. Here's Brand. The Mavericks pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Cunningham. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome the lack of size with great hops.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gaze checked in. Mavericks leading by 7. White, wide open. He fights. As Sheik over to the wing. Here's Asenge. Drills it from outside. Asenge's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got White. Also, Butler out there, and it's Weber in at the 5 spot.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Ball passes to Heinrich. Here's Jop. Pass to Wall. Sinks the triple. Wall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is important to Wall's development. He needs to keep taking and making threes.
Wall with the steal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Gamble. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Wall finds Young. Here's Jop. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And what a sensational finish right there. I mean, fundamentals defensively are not enough when you go against an elite-level athlete like this fella.
I'm not sure it's ever a good idea to get in his way. To the inside. Here's Sanford. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Pass the Wall. Brand sets a screen for Wall. To the paint. And it's Brand with the jam.
And Wall knows his teammates depend on him to find them, especially when they're open.
Weber outside. Here's Gamble. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Jop.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Poke loose. White with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. The 3. And the 3-ball is good. Gamble's got 5 now.
Well, Jimmy Butler, outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Look at Wall, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Weber, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Weber hits them both. Trailblazers trail by 12. Young outside. There's a screen. Six to shoot. And here's Wall outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
To the middle. Here's Sanford, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Back to Heinrich. To end the run. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Wall with the bounce pass. And here's Young from the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Gamble, covered by Wall. That's a 2 from Butler. Rebound by John Wall. Trailblazers trail by 16. Pass to Young. Portland moving the ball around. Heinrich kicks to Wall. No good from outside.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Now Weber. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here we go. All going up court. Not a piece of it. Butler on the wing. Weber outside. Pass to Sanford. Over Heinrich. Sanford's shot is good. Sanford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Mavericks making a change here. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Butler against Wall. Over Butler. Portland again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
McCain's shot is off.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Wall looking for an opening.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Davis with a screen on Butler. Here's Wall. Return to sender.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 4 to shoot. To end the cold streak. And Cunningham with a nice bucket inside. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
It's intercepted. McCain against Johnson. McCain's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 16. Davis setting the pick for Wall. Outside, Davis. Five on the clock. The rebound by Chris Webber. Webber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Wall. Cunningham left side. Outside, Wall. Pass to Davis. And here's Wall. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham for 3. Knocks it loose.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A nice shot by McCain. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
Back to Davis. Shoots over Webber. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Portland again missing. Dallas leading by 19 points. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Ashik with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Johnson inside. McCain defending.
And a chance to check out the stats for Jimmy Butler. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging about 15 points, 2.5 steals, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And he knocks down the first one. And he's checked in for Davis. And then for Dallas. Gay's checked in, and it's wide in for Weber. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
Wall passes to Cunningham. Wall is screen on Butler. It's Cunningham with the drive, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Johnson, the pass to Wall. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Asenge. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Asenge's got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Dallas with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the...
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss. No one said... And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Chris Webber in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Davis is out there with Jop, and it's Wall, and it's Young, and it's Johnson in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the New York Knicks.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Portland. Pass to Johnson. Davis down low, working on Webber. And it's Davis missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Sanford, the shot's good. Sanford's got 6.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen. On
the wing, Davis. trying to break free, and Davis gets it to go.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Gamble. Davis against Weber. Here's Sanford. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Sanford's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Weber, the pass to Butler. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got 19 points.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Wall sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Wall, no luck.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Down low, and he goes in for the dunk.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Here we go, Blazers fans. Here comes the Trailblazers dunk team.
And we're making a change here. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. Jimmy Butler, 4th.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Well, you see plenty of that when any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial. Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Back to Butler. Here's Weber. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Young for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Weber's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Gamble, defended by Young. Here's Weber. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got his 4th rebound in this one. One-on-one fast break. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Blatch, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. It's McCain on the wing. Here's Gamble. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Heinrich has it in the corner. Drains the 3-pointer. Heinrich's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Josh. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Dallas calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Asenge. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Robinson on the wing. Light covering. Heinrich outside. Brand dishes to Robinson. Brand against Weber. Three-pointer, Heinrich. Omer Eshik with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Bol. 4th in field goal percentage. And of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. And the first one drops. Weber hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And here's Heinrich. Cunningham outside. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Weber against Brand. McCain gets a wide open look. Good, and Weber gets the assist. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Cunningham, a screen on McCain. Cunningham kicks to Brand. Portland needs to get off a shot. Cunningham for 3. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Asenge. McCain against Heinrich. Lets it go. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 11 points. Heinrich with it. Outside Robinson.
2 minutes.
Stripped away. White inside, guarded by Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Asenge draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, it seemed like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Wall's checked in. Here is Wall. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Heinrich outside. Cunningham left side. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Heinrich passes to Wall. Now here's Cunningham. The Mavericks pull it in. Asenge's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 30 seconds left.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Heinrich passes to Cunningham. Unloads from 13, and it comes off the front of the rim. to Asenge. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Asenge's got 19 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. We've got White. He's out there with Askew. And it's Sasser in at the small forward. Pass to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And that one's good. Chop. Chop's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Portland. Here's Sasser, defended by Jones.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave it wide open.
And the basket by Blatch.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Here's Askew. What a terrific move that was. Askew's got his first points in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Gay, and he banks in the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Good, nice job down low. Blatch's got 4 points this quarter.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Sasser. There's the screen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Robinson's checked in for Portland. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Dallas. Butler comes in for White. Trailblazers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Wall passes to Robinson. No good on the triple. Dallas with the ball. Pass to Askew. Back to Butler. Inside. Here's Gay. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
See, right there on the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
Puts it up from 15. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Askew passes to Butler. To the inside. Here's Gay. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Pass to Sasser. And here's Ashik. And here is Butler. Blatch covering. And it's blocked. Outside, Wall. And Jones has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Pass to Jock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Butler, a screen on Robinson. Driving in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Butler passes to Askew. Back to Butler. Down low. Here's Kay. It's rebounded by Jock.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw missing. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Gamble. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
That
foul.
one on Davis.
Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Gamble, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. So he gets them both. And it's Wall with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Cunningham. Up and in on the layup.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wall with the bounce pass. Latch the pass to Cunningham. Over Sasser. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Sasser can't hit. Trailblazers have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Wall passes to Davis. Over Ashik, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Wall. And that's 10 points for Anthony Davis.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis, you got to respect his perimeter game.
Ashik dishes to Butler. 6 to shoot. Here's Sasser, covered by Cunningham. Sasser's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Cunningham passes to Davis. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Sasser. Here's Ashik. Butler on the wing. Ashik the screen for Butler. And Ashik throws it down.
Now you see Jimmy Butler's willingness and almost really relishing the opportunity to get his teammate an open look.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Blatch. Now here is Robinson. Portland moving the ball around. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Trailblazers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Now here is Davis. Ashik defending. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ashik's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes in the game.
Outside Butler. Pass to Gamble. Here's Sasser. The three. Gamble with the bucket. Gamble's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. Back to Johnson. Back to Heinrich. Shot to stop the run. The shot will not fall. And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Ashik. And then Ashik with the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Heinrich kicks to Johnson. Davis with a screen on White. Elbow shot is on the way. It's rebounded by Isenge. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Outside, White. Pass to Isenge. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Webber.